and so on. He's not the Messiah. You couldn't take that away from Peter.
Yes.
Why? Because God had revealed it to him. But if Peter, through study, had come to the conclusion, he could have been convinced otherwise. And we in Christianity, as Christians, we are living a relationship with God. That's why he says, come near to me. Why? Why do we want? Because it's in there we see things. Do you know, you only get to know a person when you're with them. I don't know if you ever made a friend on the internet, on Facebook. Do you put the worst picture of yourself on Facebook?
No.
You don't. It's not the worst. You don't present yourself at your worst.
Yeah.
You don't, after you lost your temper, you don't take a picture of yourself as a new profile picture. We don't present. So you can say, if you learn, I don't know, I never tried these things, but if you get to know someone online, okay, well, how do you introduce yourself? You don't introduce yourself, hello, I'm bad-tempered, I'm really nasty, I'm sure, you don't do that. You say, hello, nice to meet you. You've never been polite before. Nice to meet you. You don't know all. So you can build up a certain kind of relationship, but that person doesn't know who you are, and you doesn't know who that person is.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You have a certain kind of knowledge of that person, but there is no revelation. You get to, if you know someone who have a very short fuse, have they ever said to you, hello, I got a very short fuse? No, you didn't pick that up that way, did you? You picked that up by being with them. You get to know that person and you notice certain characteristics that they will never have put on any Facebook. So revelation is about we getting close. That's why God says, come close.
Yeah.
Why? So that He can reveal Himself to you. So that He can show Himself who He is. And it's that way now when you read the Bible, now you understand the Bible. I told you I think it's an amazing symbolic picture that when the Jewish people they read the Bible, they're not allowed to touch it with their finger. Flesh. They have this piece made of silver that they have when they scroll over the Torah, and silver is redemption. You can only read the Bible once you met Jesus. Otherwise, you won't know it. And I'm telling you, I'm not talking about knowing Jesus in a way that, I know Jesus. Why do you know Jesus? Because I don't know sex before marriage. I'm not allowed to steal. I'm not allowed to lie. That's not knowing Jesus. Okay, that's not knowing Jesus. This is about that I know Him. Okay, I know Him. Do you understand? It's a different thing by saying, God is this, God is that. That is not knowing Him. Do you know what God likes? And do you know what God doesn't like? Or God doesn't like adultery? No, that's not what I'm talking about. What makes God happy? What makes God unhappy? Do I know that? And it is in that environment, that's where revelation flows.